Oh, dude, that's just a cluster of like mycelium and rock and dirt. It's not even mushroom at the bottom. I could literally do this for the rest of my life. Just hang out in the woods, sitting on the ground, looking at mushrooms with my homies. Don't get much better than that. If you could figure out how to look at mushrooms with for the rest of your life with your homies, you won. I grew up in the cities, and my parents didn't really have much of a connection with nature. I only knew the forest and I only knew trees from the side of the car while we were driving, and it was usually just a blur. Mushrooms first came on my radar in high school, I think, because a lot of kids were trying them. It was a thing that was just going around. I started really exploring it. I was like, this is where there's potential for me here in rural Pennsylvania, where everything else is illegal that I'm interested in. I can do something that is okay and acceptable, and something that nobody else is doing. There was nobody in like a 60-mile radius growing any mushrooms. There was nobody that I could go learn from to go about growing mushrooms. It's like, nobody can teach me about mushrooms, but if I started doing this, somebody will pay me to learn about mushrooms. I dropped out of high school. So that was like probably one of the craziest things for my mom, because she's like coming from such an academic background and wanted me to go to college and all this kind of stuff. But I ensured her that I didn't want to stop learning. Fungi can be used for medicine, fungi can be used for materials, fungi can be used for remediating soils, cleaning air, creating alternative materials, incredibly valuable mushrooms, incredibly delicious mushrooms, and all sorts of incredibly medicinal mushrooms, from the cordyceps to the reishi. Mushrooms really give you kind of superpowers. Like, every single different mushroom has some ability associated with it. Every single mushroom has some essence associated with it, you know, from being able to boost your immune system, to boost your brain function, to, you know, make your heart stronger, or be able to get more oxygen into your body. I find it really incredible to be able to associate with these different things in different ways that, you know, may make me a better person, or if not, you know, bring me closer to understanding more about nature. I find them all to be like little keys or little riddles or little clues into a bigger mystery that is the life that we're experiencing. Definitely walking on mycelium right now. Mycelium's the body and mushrooms are the fruit. In every healthy ecosystem, there's all sorts of fungi that are connecting as a network across, you know, every step that we take. All right, we need to take these. This is a patch that we did with our last class. Okay. Well, we were gonna take these wood chips further, but we're going to do the patch here because the bag is broken. In the forest, this branch falls on the ground. The first thing that's gonna get at that is usually a fungus. Some type of fungi is gonna get in there and start breaking down the cellulose and the lignin. That's what most plants and trees are made of, these two materials, cellulose and lignin. So the mushrooms will act as a primary decomposer. One of the coolest things about mushrooms, which is backed even more now that we understand that we're part of a super taxon called Epistoconts that includes animals branching off the kingdom fungi some hundreds of millions of years ago. For me, what is really exciting about them is that they give us this like overarching understanding of biology. You know, you can break them apart and clone them very easily, and that same principle can be utilized for cloning plants and even cloning animals with more intricacies involved.
So I feel like they give us this like very basic template of what life is and how we can interact with it, and then you can translate those understandings into, you know, other fields of biology, which I find really exciting. And that's a whole world that most people won't ever be able to see unless they're looking at a microscope.
We've been educating people for 7-8 years now, thousands and thousands of people with our standards of how we grow mushrooms, how we make an extract. So we're working on figuring out how to develop this certification because our name stands strong in the mycological community.
Here in the US, a lot of people put an emphasis on indoor cultivation, which, as I mentioned, requires a lot of electricity. Here outside in the forest, we're surrounded by fresh air, lots of oxygen. There's wind blowing all of the time. We don't need a fan. We never have to worry about fresh air exchange here. And every time it rains, we get an abundance of mushrooms. We're gonna head to our lab in Lemoyne from here now.
I want to name something. Let's make it a goal to find something. We get the name.
A mushroom.
Mushroom, plant, bug.
We'll find something
Something undescribed.
in our journeys.
I mean, we gotta name it like something fun, like Boogie Woogie.
Dude, you know there's that one mushroom called...
Aphids.
You know there's that one mushroom called Spongicus squarpantii?
No.
Yes, dude, there is a mushroom with the genus name Spongicus and the species name Squarpantii.
Let's get it.
Back in 2015, after I launched the first festival, one of my friends found a cordyceps mushroom during the event and he gave it to me. I was able to clone it in my side bedroom here in this house. I started looking all over the internet on how to grow it, and there was almost no information in English on how to grow these mushrooms. And everybody's like, oh, you can't grow it, oh, the information's proprietary and only people in Asia know how to grow it. So I found most of my insight from watching Thai YouTube videos and just following what they were doing. And from that, I was able to develop techniques and write about them and publish my first book in 2017 on how to cultivate cordyceps mushrooms, which was the first English literature in the world on how to cultivate these mushrooms that was publicly available.
I got another one for you. Oof! I made this one when I was like 24 or 25. She's so sweet, she a peach on a beach with Margarita Solomon on my feet. Cause I be running through the forest, no bull, but I'm a tourist. If I think they're not recorded, you should let us. I can find our sound guy, but he's gonna be your point person for getting everything coordinated with that.
Alright. So once you get the sound guy,
Yeah.
you can bring out like the backline and stuff.
Anybody got a eye on Chad? Yardcore's band needs a drum kit. It was in something that they sent us that I didn't see. So they need a drum kit.
A drum kit?
Like a whole drum kit.
set.
Yeah.
So I incorporated mycosymbiotics in 2015 and started the Mycosymbiotics Mushroom and Arts Festival. My son was about to be 1 year old that year. I recognized if I did something and I called it an annual event, and I was able to keep it up for a while, then maybe one day I could give it to him. This hike takes about an hour and a half. And with this many eyes, I would be surprised if we didn't find something that hasn't been described to science yet. About to get it. Let's grow! Whenever I got into mushrooms, I thought that I had to go travel far and wide. Because I thought I had to go to Asia to find the reishi and the cordyceps. I thought I had to go to Mexico to find the magic mushrooms. And as I started walking around and the forest around me, I realized I had every single one of the mushrooms that I was interested in right here in the woods around me.
All right, so yeah, we have some Ophiocordyceps here. Does somebody have a basket I can put some of this stuff in that I have already? Yeah, sometimes these little things are like the craziest medicinal things that you can find. Let's not get too spread out because I want to keep us towards the loop to the lake. I don't know what this is.
Rastafari, living and ruling the heart of all flesh. My confess, how you feeling? Give thanks to the love, give thanks to the energy. My name is Yardcore, coming to you all the way from Kingston, Jamaica. As I said earlier, do you love reggae music?
I won't remember anything until Monday. I still am processing things that have happened over the past couple days. So many interactions have happened that, and so quickly that I'm not able to actually like get happy or sad and have that full emotion. So Leo loves it. He told me, actually yesterday night, he told me, thank you for making this. And he starts to ask me questions like, why did you start your business? Or why are you doing this? Or why do you want to grow mushrooms? Or all these kinds of things. And I did it all because of him, so I tell him that's why, and he understands it, and that's the best.
Yes. So, Mr. Brown, I never really got to sit with you too much just yet, but I'm wondering, that question I asked to them, I'm wondering who is Mr. Brown? Hey, look, I is the one and only Rasta Man Naya, and we specialize in these works because it's a big work we have to do, you know. We got to heal up the heavens and the earth in disorder. And this is how we come in. This is what they sent I and I to do in this generation. Bring forward these tools and these jewels, instruments that help us navigate the multiverse. Keep us oriented so we don't get lost in the sauce of illusion and distortion. He get the crown. He is the Mushroom King. He is the Mushroom King in this generation. He wear the crown. Anybody objects? I got any objections?
Everybody right here, y'all are in a dream I had. Y'all are able to experience something that I wish was here. Whenever I was younger, I had to travel so far. I had to deal with so many people telling me I was crazy. I had to deal with so many people kicking me out of places. And now we all get to experience this together. This gives me hope for my children. How many are we gonna teach?
10,000.
Let's grow. That's my dad, if anybody didn't know.
It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome to try to raise a child and then turn around and have them teach you.
Shoo! I can't even talk right now. I can't talk about mushrooms though. That's one thing I can always talk about no matter what. Yeah. So this one I'm excited for. Anybody know what this is? Anybody seen this one yet?
Hey, we got that one.
Who got that one?
Me and Julio.
This one is my favorite, one of my favorites of the season. They're about to be very, very abundant. This is our local cauliflower mushroom, Spirasis crispa. Very, 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 or Spirasis spathulata. Very, very, very choice edible. people have recognized the value in what we're creating. And we've re-identified wealth with healthy ecosystems and healthy communities. Not only just by saying that, but I've been traveling around the US, connecting with people, educating people, and really spending time with these individuals and building a network of social equity. Les is doing. I'm gonna check the square as soon as I get back into service. How much do you think we made? You wanna guess? 2,500? Every year except for one that I've been here, I've been like doing talks or like workshops and stuff like that. 1 year I just came out and vended. That was pretty chill. Well, it goes till 6. We'll see. More people are gonna come in on Friday. Look at these lodges out here, though. People really be like snowmobiling and skiing to each other.
Conversation had concurrently, emerging, changing as the seasons blended in cohesion and unison as one. Voices come and spun as one tapestry. One love language of harmony. Voices come and spun as one.
Hey, William.
How you feeling?
Hey, I'm wonderful. I'm alive. Here.
Yeah.
3 breaths.
You're feeling good. I love that energy. Standing in a box.
What are you doing in a box?
Just make sure my feet don't get wet.
Yeah. Well, you're way outside the box, this man. Way outside the box.
But he's in my movie.
All right.
Fantastic. Are you ready? Thank you.
Let's get Louis a medium in a myco.
Is it medium?
Yeah.
No, this is a large in the white.
Okay.
We didn't have any in this color.
What happened to those?
We're selling out.
We're selling out.
Yeah, there's
oh
only like
wow.
XLs and 2XLs. There's
Well,
a
that's
large
good news.
today, Louis?
We might find other people foraging here, but like the only people that forage this spot during the festival are people that aren't told that this spot where this spot was. The first 2 spots are where I usually go. I would check those. It's like a mile difference, so maybe it'll be a little bit different. And it's like right in the middle between those 2 camp spots. Yeah, it's right in the middle between those 2 camp spots, so okay. I think that's like the perfect distance between them that the people don't encroach all the way. Other than that, I think we might go further than I've ever been this year. This will be fine. Dude, look at these purple mushrooms. Super pretty. You see them everywhere?
Damn.
Oh, dude, there's mushrooms everywhere. 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 Everywhere you step. We just got out. We didn't find much yet. Did you come from over this direction? Nice. We might go take our hunting up that way.
Yep.
Where are you coming from?
St. Louis.
St. Louis. It's a beautiful difference, huh? Yeah, we came out from
Coral porcinis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We came out from Pennsylvania. This is very different.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Is this your first time here?
My 6th time, but my team, yeah, so my team's their first time.
Good.
Yeah.
Fun, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I love it. Dude, look at these coral mushrooms.
From area?
Dude, they're fat. These are coral mushrooms. Some people eat some of these. This is the San Juan Mountain chanterelle. First Porcini Telluride 2022. This is a this is a very special moment. I'd like to give thanks to all of my shareholders. Just kidding. Outstanding numbers, incredible reviews. Yeah, this is great. We're out here in Mother Nature, blessed by solar radiation, blessed by, millions of years of unique evolutionary patterns to be delivered this beautiful red Boletus rubriceps, the gem of the moment. I can't say I've seen myself as like king of anything or this or that, but like whether or not humans want to believe it, we are experiencing consciousness together. We're all connected. And the mycelium is connected in that way where each of the individual tips to me is representative of a human having a unique experience that's capable of bringing that experience back into the network. I didn't believe that magic existed in the world anymore, and following mushrooms connected me to nature, and in learning about the natural aspects of myself and the natural aspects of this world and the natural patterns helped me to realize that magic never went anywhere.
Could you roll up another? Pulled up in the Cape with my brothers. We touching the Matsutake. Pines be popping. Picking porcini in the Colorado Rockies.